might have an issue. Hang in there. We're attempting to manage it.
You fucking with me, right?
Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode of F1 2021 Driver Career Mode, we discuss why F1 2021 hates my guts and decided that it wanted to take all the kids. So here we go. We're about to start our F2 race at Silverstone, but this happens. Bro, we literally cannot load into the race. So I reload the game, you go to driver career, and it doesn't even say I'm driving for Carlin. You look at the point standings, I'm nowhere to be found. Yuki Tsunoda is P1, you know, my team save is perfectly fine. But in driver career, like, my driver is just totally gone. I didn't do anything, nothing to the game or nothing, like, it's just gone. Everything's gone. I don't know what to go, so I just fast forward and this happens.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Shut the fuck up! Know your fucking place, trash!
Okay, so that save was a lost cause. There was absolutely nothing I could do to get that back. You know, it was soft locked. There was nothing I could do to race again. So what we did is that we restarted the driver career. I went to Austria and I got the same amount of points that I did last time, you know, just to make sure it was as accurate as possible. And I think we have like a 23-point lead on Mick Schumacher. And here we are at Silverstone. So that's basically all that I did. So practice at Silverstone was wet, which means we got no valuable data, no valuable practice or anything for qualifying because it's in the dry. You go into the garage and I'm being cooled down by a ghost.
Someone's noticed a leak in one of the coolant lines, so we're patching that up as we speak. Hold tight for now until we've checked everything over.
Bro, we literally cannot get any good luck. Like, not with the game working, our car doesn't want to work. So at this point, I'm just focused on what I can control. So here we are finishing our lap in qualifying, and we cross the line and we do a 1:41.225, and that is going to be good enough for P3 at the moment. And then at the end of the qualifying, we lose 2 spots, but we still qualify P5, so that's not too bad. I'm feeling good. Our 2 championship rivals, Yuki Tsunoda and Mick Schumacher, are starting up front, and let's see what we can do in this race.
Welcome to Silverstone, one of the staples of the Formula 2 Championship. It's a firm favourite amongst fans and drivers alike, and we're all keen to see what it has in store for us in today's race. 5 miles out from Towcester, this icon of British motorsport heritage comprises 18 corners over 3.6 miles of circuit. Silverstone has been through several changes over its lifetime, with the start line now leading into Abbey, a fast right-hander for turn 1. But still there, of course, is the circuit's most famous and iconic sequence of corners, starting at Maggots, turn 10. Joining me today in the commentary box is former 2012 GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. We all know the circuit so well, Davide. What's got your attention today?
Always a pleasure, Alex. Everyone looks forward to Silverstone, and with such an intriguing grid, I think the fans will be excited for the start of today's race. We know these young drivers are hungry to prove themselves. Hopefully, we'll be seeing some more history being made today.
Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. Mick Schumacher lines up on pole position, with Yuki Tsunoda alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Matsushita, Schwartzman, Black Mamba and Armstrong, Dragovic, Ticktum, Joe, Callum-Ilott, Lundgaard, Alesi, Pedro Piquet and Sato, Giotto, Samaya, Aitken and Nikita Mazepin, Markelot, Galeo, Delatraz and Roy Nissany completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Alright, so we're starting P5. When I restarted this career mode, I forgot to turn on the formation laps. So just for this race, for the feature race, we're not going to have the formation lap. But it doesn't matter because we still get an absolutely killer line off at the start. We're on the outside of Yuki Tsunoda going into turn 1. We almost make contact with him, trying to go to his inside for this right hairpin. And we're just going to chill in there and tuck right behind him. Yuki Tsunoda locks up a little bit going through that corner. And we're just going to tuck in right behind him. Make a little bit of contact. Didn't mean to. We gotta really chill out. We still got 15 laps to go in this race, so we're just chilling, man. We're tucking it behind the slipstream of Yuki Tsunoda. We're going to see if we can try to make a move going into Brooklands, but we're just gonna fake him out a little bit, you know, to try to carry a little bit more speed. Let's see if we can get a really good corner going on through Luffield, getting that wide apex, coming down for the late apex, laying down the power down. Man, that was weird. I don't know what happened. So here we go. Really good turn out of Luffield. You know, we totally didn't spin out. I don't know what you guys saw last time. That was some sort of alternate reality. So don't even worry about that, man. Don't even worry about that. So we're chilling, man. Go through cops. All is well. All is going dandy. You know, we didn't get much dirty air going through that corner, but we're fast forward to lap 2, and we are right behind Yuki Tsunoda right now, man. So we're going to be right in the slipstream. We are the perfect distance away to try to make a move, to try and go through Brooklands in turn 6. He goes defensive, but we're going to go to the outside. Are we going to be able to complete the move? We're sticking around the outside, which means we get the inside going through Luffield. We are side by side. I go a little bit wide of the apex, trying to keep as much speed as I can. I bring down the power, and we're going to be able to get the move done. But this victory is going to be very short-lived because we get this message.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there. We're attempting to manage it.
Man, quit playing with me, man. No, for real, don't play like that. Are you serious? How you know? Put that on everything. Damn. I'ma call you back. I'ma call you back.
So we have to retire the car on lap 3 due to a mechanical failure. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. When that shit happened, I was like laughing my ass off because I didn't think that would happen that fast in the race. Like on lap 3, when we're feeling so good about the race, bro, that's some shit, bro. That's some shit. So after that, we're actually behind Mick Schumacher in the driver's standings. And because we had the mechanical failure, we finished last in the race. And for this race, we're going to be starting dead last on the grid. So we're going to be absolutely scrapping for any kind of points that we could possibly salvage this weekend. That mechanical failure in the future race has totally fucked us. So 5 red lights are out. We're on the way, and we get an absolutely barbaric start off the line, ladies and gentlemen. We instantly pick up like 1, 2, 3 spots coming off of the line, going into turn 1 at Abbey. I had to back out a little bit because I didn't know how much space I was going to get on corner exit, and I didn't want to run into anybody. We're going to dive down the inside of Delatraz. We're going to pick up another spot on Markelov. And let's see if we're going to be able to make it stick. We're going to be on the outside here. Admiral Zhao is really, really slow, so I have to dive to the outside to avoid contact and really avoid another DNF there. But we get a lot of speed coming out of that corner right there. We're going to tuck behind the slipstream of Markelov. We have somebody on our inside. It looks like Delatraz. It looks like we're going to have to try to carry as much speed as we can on the outside of Brooklands. And we're going to get this inside line going into Luffield. Hopefully we'll be able to get this move done. These guys are 3 abreast in front of us. Admiral Zhao has to back out. We're right behind Nikita Mazepin. You know me, man. I'm not trying to sit behind Nikita Mazepin out of all drivers. We're on the inside of Jack Aitken. We're going to put the wheel in cops. Let's see if we can make the move stick. Can we stick into the apex unlike Lewis Hamilton as we make contact with Nikita Mazepin? And we're able to relatively keep it clean for now. But we go through maggots, trying to keep it off of Jack Aitken. As we go through Beckett's, trying to hog down Nikita Mazepin as we try to carry as much speed as we can through Chapel, and as we get into the slipstream of Nikita Mazepin going down the Hanger Straight, are we going to be able to make this move going into Stowe? And it looks like we're just a little too far to able to try to go for that move, but we're going to have a lot of speed coming out of that corner. Actually, so much speed that we actually make contact with them on corner exit, but we absolutely send it on them going into that last corner. Going to the curb a little bit, but no harm, no foul, no damage done to the car. And now we have gone from 22nd to 14th, all in the first lap. So we advanced a little bit to lap 2 as we are heading down towards turn 6. We're in the slipstream of Callum Ilott. He's going super defensive, so I'm going to go round the outside, see if I can make this move stick. I'm carrying a lot more speed than him going through the corner, and I get the inside line going through Luffield on turn 7. And it looks like we're going to be able to get this move done coming out of the corner. We get a little bit of snap oversteer as we leave turn 7, but I don't think we're going to be able to rest just yet because Callum Ilott has a lot of momentum coming out of turn 7. He puts the wheel in stow. We go a little bit wide and we're going to go off the track a tiny bit, but it's okay because we only have standard track limits, not straight, because I ain't no masochist. So we actually get the move done as we go side by side through turns 10 and 11, and I'm trying to keep this speed up as much as I can so we can really try to pull away from Callum Ilott as we go down the Hangar Straight. And you see that he was no issue for us after we completed our duel at Magus and Beckett's. So lap 3, I'm absolutely sending it on Mr. PK going into turn 3 at Arena. I actually had to look at the Trap Mac Bureau because I don't even know like all the turn names and all that, but give me some time, man. I'll have these memorized. You know, I know Maggots and Beckett's, of course, because they're absolutely legendary. But, you know, I'm learning the rest of the track map. I literally have it all on, like, my left monitor. So, we have a yellow flag on lap 3. And my goofy ass decided I wanted to go for an overtake on Giotto. I think that's how you say his name. But we made that overtake while we were in an area of the track that was under yellow flag. So, I had to give that position back. And you see Moreno Sato had to retire due to a mechanical failure, and you see how I officially know the pain of what it's like to retire with a mechanical failure, and he retired on lap 3 as well. So you know what, I feel you, bro. I feel you. It's an absolute tragedy. So we get back to the live racing. We're on lap 4. We're going through Maggots and Beckett's right now, right behind Giotto, and we carry a lot more speed coming out of Beckett's, baby. We're going to have DRS, but he's going to have DRS as well, but I have a lot more slipstream. I'm going to his outside because he's going super defensive. Are we going to be able to get this move done at the end of the Hangar Straight? Going into stow, I break a lot later than him, trying to carry as much speed as I can, but I try to give him room as well. We're still going side by side, and I'm going to have to really send it on him on this corner if I'm going to want to be able to make this move stick. We barely avoid the curb. That was beautifully executed, man, and we are now up to P10. Let's see if we can get some points. In the sprint race, we got to get into P8 if we want to get some points. So let's see if we'll be able to get this done. You see on lap 6, we actually purple sector 1, so we're going faster than ever. We're not killing our tires as much as I thought we would, and we are trying to get a lot of speed. We'll like take that really wide radius going through Luffield, and we're going to try to get this move done on Alesi. We're going to go on his inside going into Cops, and you see our side-by-side battle. This is for good reason because this is easily one of the best battles that I've ever had against the AI. We almost touch. We're going to go side-by-side through turn 10, through turn 11, still side-by-side. Turn 12, still side by side, and turn 13 as we leave Beckett's, we're still side by side, and he is barely going to be able to get the edge on us coming out of Beckett's, but I got the slipstream. We both got the DRS, but I got the slipstream, dog. You ain't going to defend against me, and we're going to send it on him going into stow. And with that absolute send, we get a little bit of oversteer coming out of the corner. We still don't have to move done. We're still going side by side throughout the second half of the track, and he goes over the curve, and we finally able to get the move done. I flinch a little bit because I still want to try to give him space, and as we go through the last corner of the track, we finally get the move done. Easily the most hard-fought position I've ever had to try to get. So we are on lap 9. We are in position 9 as well, and you see like my tires are absolutely killed, especially my front tires, man. And you hear Jeff talking about our grip levels falling away soon. I think they've already fallen off, dog, because I was missing all of my apexes and Maggots and Beckett's, and I haven't been doing that all race long. So the front tires are totally killed. I'm understeering all over the place. We just lost 9th place to Alesi, but you know me, man. I'm going to send it on his ass going into turn 16 and go over the curb a little bit, but that was easily one of the cleanest sends that I've done all race long, man. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Unfortunately, though, after that, we weren't able to catch up to P8, so even after all of that work, after all that hard racing, we weren't able to get up to the positions that pay out points. All that work in the sprint race, we were easily the driver of the day. We made up 13 positions, and we still couldn't get points, man. Absolutely brutal, and it was all because of that mechanical failure that we had in the feature race. If we didn't have that mechanical failure, if we were able to just, you know, finish in a decent position, we would have easily been able to get some points because I was feeling really good at Silverstone. You see Christian Lundgaard, Felipe Dragovic, and Marcus Armstrong all finished on the podium. You look over on the feature race, I'm just looking at all over the stats. It was a really, really frustrating weekend with the game not working, with the car not working, with the car failing. It was an absolutely brutal weekend to try to get through. You look at the driver standings, we're down by 6. Yuki Tsunoda is down by 9. It's going to be a heated battle to the finish. But if you guys, If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for more, and I'll see you guys next time.
You probably think you're feeling better off without me, and then I pull up in a Benz, you're like fuck. I bet you go to sleep and then you dream about me. Don't try to lie, you know you miss me and it sucks. And I've been going on my own way now. R.I.P. to you, cause all you did was slow me down.
You fucking with me, right?